It's a struggle we all know too well, standing on the edge of action, frozen by procrastination. There's a war inside between the desire to move forward and the invisible force that holds us back. It feels like a dance, doesn't it? A dance between resistance and flow. But here's the truth. Flow is something everyone craves. That sweet spot where time melts away and everything just feels right. Yet so few people find it. Why? Because flow isn't something that just happens. It's something that's earned. And it's discipline that opens the door. Procrastination thrives when we're disconnected, when what we're doing feels pointless or misaligned with who we are. It's more than laziness or fear. It's a signal that we need to realign with our purpose. And once that alignment happens, flow emerges. Effortless, powerful, undeniable flow. But it starts with discipline. Procrastination has a spiritual undertone. It isn't just a productivity issue, it's a signpost. When one's actions are out of sync with their deeper purpose, the body and mind resist. It's almost as if the soul knows when something is off track. And that resistance is the soul's way of saying pause, reflect, realign. Purpose is the compass that cuts through procrastination. Imagine knowing without a shadow of doubt that everything being done is part of a larger mission. The fog of procrastination lifts, replaced by clarity, because there's a destination. When purpose leads, procrastination fades. Think of it like this. A river doesn't struggle to find the sea. It flows naturally because it's aligned with its path. And when one is aligned with their purpose, flow becomes effortless. Discipline is no longer a struggle. It becomes a bridge, linking today's actions with tomorrow's potential. Each small act, each disciplined moment brings one closer to that state of ease where everything just fits. Discipline isn't about harsh control. It's an act of self-love, a way of respecting one's future self. Imagine planting a seed. At first, it seems like nothing is happening, but with time and care, it grows. The same is true for habits. Every disciplined action today is a seed for the future self growing into something beautiful. Daily routines and disciplined habits are a way of saying, I believe in my potential. The effort it takes to wake up early, to stay focused, to push through discomfort, these are acts of self-respect. They're reminders that one's future is worth the effort. It's a promise made to the self that today's work is an investment in tomorrow's success. Discipline is about honoring the person you are becoming. And once it's understood as self-respect, the narrative shifts from restriction to empowerment. It's not about forcing oneself to work. It's about gifting oneself the life one truly deserves. Motivation is fleeting when disconnected from purpose. The spark of inspiration only burns for so long. But motivation tied to a deeper why has staying power. It becomes the fuel that keeps pushing forward when energy runs low. Picture standing on the other side of the work. The project completed, the goal reached. Feel that sense of accomplishment, that rush of pride and relief. This is what pulls one forward in moments of hesitation. The work becomes more than just a task. It's a step toward that moment of success. Visualizing the emotional reward, how it will feel to have done the work, reignites motivation. It's not about grinding through tasks. It's about moving closer to the person one aspires to be. Every small act, every disciplined moment brings that future into clearer focus. Motivation then isn't external. It comes from within, powered by the vision of what's to come. Success doesn't come from giant leaps. It's built through the small, quiet actions repeated daily. Micro habits are the building blocks of change. Think of them like drops of water slowly filling a bucket. One drop may seem insignificant, but over time, the bucket overflows. Imagine a single push-up, a 5-minute journaling session, a brief moment of meditation. These actions seem trivial, almost too small to matter, but their real power lies in their consistency. Every micro habit is a vote for the future self, a tiny brick in the foundation of success. Momentum comes from these small, repeated actions. Each micro habit adds to the next, creating a snowball effect. Soon, what once felt difficult becomes second nature. The effort melts away, replaced by flow. That's the beauty of micro habits. They take minimal energy but produce maximum results. Perfectionism is the enemy of progress. It convinces one that unless something is perfect, it's not worth starting. But waiting for perfection is the fastest way to get stuck. The truth is, progress is what matters. Imperfect action is better than no action at all. Think of perfectionism as a heavy weight holding progress down. But what if one simply lets it go? Embracing imperfection opens the door to growth, creativity, and ultimately, flow. The work might not be flawless, but it's moving forward. And that's what truly counts. When progress is valued over perfection, the fear of failure dissolves. Tasks become less daunting because they no longer carry the pressure of being perfect. Action becomes the focus, and in that action, flow emerges. The road to success isn't a straight line. It's full of twists, turns, and imperfections. And that's exactly how it should be. Discipline creates the structure that allows for freedom. It's not a restriction. It's the key to unlocking more of what matters. With discipline, there's less chaos, less decision fatigue. The mind is free to focus on what truly counts. Think of discipline as the foundation that supports freedom. Like a well-tuned machine, when daily habits are in place, the rest of life runs smoothly. There's less stress, less second-guessing. Discipline removes the noise, allowing for creativity, joy, and spontaneity to thrive within its framework. True freedom isn't the absence of structure. It's the ability to move through life with clarity and purpose. Discipline clears the path, making room for flow, for growth, for success. Flow is where effort meets ease. It's a state where work no longer feels like a burden, but like a natural extension of one's purpose. And it's discipline that leads to this flow. The groundwork of consistent habits and purposeful action creates the conditions where flow can emerge naturally. Imagine moving through tasks with a sense of calm and focus, where everything just clicks. This is flow, a state that can't be forced but can be nurtured through disciplined action. Flow is the reward of consistency, where the mind and body align with purpose. In this state, time melts away, distractions fade, and the work becomes effortless. Flow is the ultimate harmony between action and purpose, and discipline is the path that makes it possible. The journey of discipline isn't always easy, but it's worth every step. Procrastination fades when one commits to showing up day after day with purpose. The more discipline becomes part of life, the more natural flow becomes. Discipline and flow aren't opposites. They're partners on the path to success. The work done today creates the space for ease tomorrow. It's a journey of purpose, spirituality, and growth. And as this chapter closes, the next begins. And if you're ready to dive even deeper, check out our previous video, The Power of Disciplinary Habit. It explores how small, consistent habits build lasting discipline, your next step toward beating procrastination and thriving. Start your journey to success today.